Truth is heavy, hard to carry, harder to sell. But a story, a good story, it flies. And nobody understood that better than Napoleon Bonaparte. Except maybe Donald Trump. Because for both men, truth wasn't the weapon, it was the obstacle. The real power was in the narrative. Let me show you what I mean. Let's go back to 1809. Austria declares war. Napoleon mobilizes fast, too fast. The French cross the Danube hoping for a surprise strike. But instead, they meet disaster. At the Battle of Aspern-Essling, Napoleon's forces are crushed. The bridge collapses. His army is split. Tens of thousands die. It's the first time Europe watches Napoleon retreat. But did France know? Not really, because by the time the truth could reach them, Napoleon had already crafted a different version. In his bulletin, he spoke of a tactical maneuver, an interruption of momentum, a courageous repositioning. No failure, no panic, no shame. And the people? They nodded, they cheered, they believed, because the story made them feel safe. Now jump forward. It's 2020. Donald Trump loses an election. The numbers are clear. The courts reject every case. His advisors privately admit it's over. But that's not the story he tells. He says, it was stolen. The system is rigged. We actually won by a lot. No proof, no evidence, but it didn't matter because the story was stronger than the truth, and millions believed it. Because the truth asks you to accept, the story lets you fight, and fighting feels better than surrendering. It's not just about ego, it's about identity. Napoleon knew that. Trump knew that. They didn't just feed their followers lies, they fed them purpose. The story wasn't just political, it was spiritual. Good versus evil, us versus them, victory versus sabotage. And once you believe you're part of a grand struggle, facts become irrelevant. You don't need logic, you need loyalty. That's the danger, because truth has limits. But stories have sequels. So Napoleon rewrites defeat after defeat. Russia, just a harsh winter. Leipzig, a misunderstood retreat. His exile, a temporary setback. And then he returns, like a phoenix, the 100 days. Crowds roar, flags wave. Why? Because the story said he was destiny. Not a man, not a general, a force. Trump did the same. After leaving office, he didn't fade. He rallied. He raised money. He reshaped his image, not as a politician, but as a movement. They're not after me, they're after you. I'm just in the way. Suddenly, he's not defeated, he's martyred. And martyrdom is a powerful plot twist. It doesn't matter what really happened. What matters is what it felt like. That's what Napoleon mastered, and that's what Trump mimicked. But here's the twist. If everyone tells their own story, how do we know what's true? If defeat can be rebranded, if lies can be weaponized, if facts can be swapped for feeling, what's left? We stop asking what happened and start asking, who do I believe? Truth becomes tribal, reality becomes optional, and democracy, it starts to erode. Because no society can survive when truth is just another point of view. Napoleon's empire crumbled under the weight of its own mythology. He believed his own press, and so did millions, until it all came crashing down. Trump's story? Still being written. But the question is no longer about him. It's about us. Will we choose the truth or the story? Because one will challenge you, the other will comfort you. One will teach, the other will seduce. And in every era, the people must decide. Do we want to be right, or do we just want to feel right? Because in the end, truth didn't matter, only the story did.